So here I am, where I would be out foraging for nettles with my trusty paper bag. These are going to be for some for drying and some for tea today. And I would generally advise to wear gloves, but if you want to connect with a plant spirit, then you can do it mindfully and connecting, and you're just pinching out the top leaves. And you can do it in a way that you don't get stung. It will tingle your hands, you will feel it, and later I'll probably have tingly, buzzy hands for the rest of the day. But it's not excruciating pain. And for me, it feels like it's a way of connecting in with the plant and the essence of the energy that I'm going to use her for. Here's some cleavers, so we'll maybe have some of them. Just the top tips, and you can probably keep going all summer with this because A, there's a huge patch here, and B, they'll just keep going and keep growing. That's the amazing thing about stinging nettle, is she is abundant. And the leaves this time of year are what, fresh and green and full of energy. And here is some purple dead nettle. So they have no sting at all and different qualities. But apart from being pretty, they're also quite good for you. Ladybird. Hi, I'm Sam, also known as Aurora Star, Green Witch. The month is April 2020 and we are in COVID-19 lockdown. So I've been asked by a lot of people if I could share my a little bit of knowledge that I have, because I can't say I know a huge amount, but I practice green witchcraft and herbalism, and I basically keep myself and my family healthy. We don't ever buy commercially prepared medicines, and I just do it because it's what I've always done. But as we move through these times, there's a movement to go back to more natural medicines and start to connect a little bit more with the earth. And so I thought I would try and share some of my medicines and some of the things that I make with you. So nettle is one of the first green plants that comes out after the winter. Our ancestors would have found it really useful after the long hard winters. It's vivid green, you will see it shooting up. It's one of the first things to come out. It is full of iron, chlorophyll, vitamins, minerals. There are so many things that nettle is good for. It is an acquired taste. I love a cup of nettle tea. So I went foraging this morning, and here is my bowl of nettles. And actually, I go foraging every morning now. Nettle is one of the most amazing things for helping. It's a natural antihistamine. So if you start having a cup of nettle tea every day now, all the way through the spring and the summer, it will boost your own natural immunity. It will help with allergies, seasonal allergies, which again are starting now. I used to suffer quite badly from hay fever, and I attribute the fact that I don't get hay fever anymore to the fact that I have nettle all the time. So what I also make as well, we have our nettle tea here. That's what I made, and you can see the colour is turning quite green now. This has been stewing for about 10 minutes. So you'd want maybe 4 or 5 nettle tops placed into your little cafetiere with some hot water, and let that infuse for about 20 minutes. And that's the real good pick-me-up. Nettle is nourishing. It's a booster as well, so not only will it calm your body, but it will also give you energy. It's great for women. It can help balance the hormones and adrenals. It's because it's full of iron. It can replace all of those lost minerals, and you know, when you have fatigue every month. Another way to take it, and you can see how dark this is, so you can see how this is an infusion. and I'm just getting to the end of my, this is what I dried and harvested and dried over the summer months, and this will keep me going through the winter, so I'm just about getting to the end, and that's why now I'm starting to forage again and I can dry out ready for the next year. So an infusion, you put about 30 grams of dried herb in a jar and you fill it up to the top. This is one that I made yesterday. Fill it up to the top with boiled water and let that sit for at least 4 hours or overnight, and then you strain, and it will keep in the fridge for a couple of days, and you have a glass a day. And you can see, because it's so dark, that's all the rich minerals and the chlorophyll come out of it really. And then the other way of using nettles is to make a tincture, and that is, again, you fill a little jar up, probably 3/4 full, with fresh nettle tops, and then you top that up with vodka, and you'll let that sit in a dark place for about 6 weeks. You strain that, and you can take that. It's an easier way of taking it as opposed to the tea or the infusion, but actually the infusion is the best way to take it, because you just get loads of all those rich, fresh, earthy minerals and vitamins into your body in a quick and natural, safe way. This is the way I take it. My husband, he will make nettle beer and he makes nettle mead. As you can see, I have some on the go here. It's a really great colour. It's all an acquired taste, but the more you take these things, the easier they become, that your system starts to digest them, and it just becomes part of daily life. And so we don't tend to get coughs and colds. Nettle is one of my many herbal healers that I will start through the year, and so I'll do a little tutorial on how I use all of these things, and they're all on your back doorstep. I grow them in my garden, or collect them from the woods. Nettles are just there. They're so easy, and you can keep picking them. As I say, this took me 5 minutes to pick up this morning. The other thing I want to say about how I forage is I do it mindfully. I connect with the earth so that I'm getting as much of that plant essence as well as what is on a practical level the plant, but also the spiritual energy, the essence of the plant. And I don't wear gloves. You know, most people, I would say, if you're new to it, wear gloves, take scissors, harvest that way. I like to connect with the energy of the plant and forage mindfully, so that I am going in, and you always give a little bit back so I will send healing to the earth as I am harvesting the nettles, and never over forage, never go to one spot all the time and take too much. Only ever take what you need and leave as much as you can for nature, and you will be rewarded with all this amazing product to drink and keep you healthy. And I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial on nettle, and if you would like some more information on it, I am going to put loads of stuff down in my blog, which is on www.aurorastar.co.uk. Thank you. And here is where I dry my nettles out. Here is yesterday's, and here are today's. And they will dry out there over the next few days.